Right. They all go on about reviewing liquids. Now, I am using a Sakali 150 set at 0.1. Now, I'm reviewing Vapor King, right? Now, it's Vapor King 6 milliliter or 6 milligram coconut deluxe, which comes in a 15 ml bottle, with the average one nowadays come in a 10 ml bottle. Now, I'm doing it on a self build, the Rampage. Now, the stories you hear is unbelievable. Now, but that's all I want to use on it, because it's good enough. Now, I have been looking on, and Vapor King, this Vapor King's been about now for several years. So I am actually I've gone on to the internet earlier on all these Vapor Kings. Now, this is proper Vapor King e-liquid. This is a Sakali 150, and it's a Rampage, and it's a 3 coil set at 0.1. Now, I'm only going to do a couple on it just to prove a point. Now, I can tell you this is lovely. It is nice because I actually personally like it, but you might not like it. So I'm just going to show there's a vape. It's only a 60-40 mix. You can get max VG, or you can get 80-20, 50-50, on and on and on. But 80-20 PG is no use. If you want a vapor, you need to go 50-50, 60-40, 80-20 VG with no food. You don't want anything to do with food concentrates in it, because the food concentrates is the bit you don't want, and too high a PG is no good either. So this is my opinion on it, and I have been at it for years. So I'm going to try it just to show you and see what it's like. And it's hard to do it through this, but I'm doing it through this just for a laugh, because the rest of them do it. So I'll have another one. And I can flip it home in a minute again if I really want it, but I'll do it again. I'll look at the other right this time, just to show. And I could do it again, and I could sit, and I could tell you I can review this and review that. Now, I have heard people reviewing things on the internet, and there's a particular people I have seen, and they said, we don't do Chinese people at us, blah blah blah, because we don't review Chinese shit. But 90% of every one of them, even Apple iPhones, are made in China. But you can buy like you can go buy one at £1, which is crap, or you can buy a more expensive one. People don't like to say, because these other ones go on and they'll advertise something £25, but it really should be like £85, but they're buying cheap ones and people think they're getting the real ones. Now, this is the ones that keep breaking down, and people just take it, look, oh, I can get that for £25 on the internet. Okay, now some of them are a good deal and some of them are fake. The fake ones is what's known as the real cheap ones. And the dearer ones, they're a better job, they're safer, and if you're using proper e-liquid in it, it is safe. But if you're going to use these e-liquids that people make, you think they're cheap and you think they're a bargain. And the old saying, you get what you pay for. So if you're going to go out and you're going to pay £1, 96p, £2 for a bottle of liquid, usually a 10 ml bottle, it's usually crap. Now, I'm not running, and I'm not going to say any e-liquid in particular, but certain ones and they are rubbish. And anybody that's in the vaping will know. Now there is a lot of good e-liquids on the market, more expensive than the cheap ones, but they're dearer to make, so therefore they're more expensive. Now, 15ml bottle of the Vapor King one is a wee bit dearer, but you have to remember, now they have been tested in a laboratory. I actually have everything for them. I have the certificates. I can tell you everything that's in it, and I know that there's no food concentrates that causes any lung disease in it. Now, I've been doing it for years and years. Now, people's going to tell you I started this a year ago and I know all about it. They know what they're reading on the internet, but sure, I could read anything on the internet. You could read it on the internet. Does it mean it's true? Now, I know because I've been at it so long. And people just, I don't understand it. But if it's really cheap, and it's cheap for a reason. Now, at the Vapor King shop now, they will stand over your, whatever you buy. Any mod, any box, anything you're getting off it. If you break it by mistake, it's your own fault. You can tell them I broke it, look, they'll fix it. And if it's broke by a manufacturer's fault, they will replace it. Most of the cheap ones you can't. And if you buy it on the internet, you can't send it back. So I'm just explaining it's true way of it. Now, I'm not telling you have to buy Vapor King stuff or all, anything like it, but you do have to go watch what you're buying, and if you want to be safe, you want proper stuff, you have to get it. This old cheap stuff, and the wee tiny $9.99 kits and somebody writes their name on it, that's a Chinese one that costs maybe $1.20, and they're putting their name on it, charging you $9.99, telling you're getting a bargain, and they're giving you an oil, or sorry, an e-liquid that is from there too, which is usually 96% PG, which is not what you want. Definitely don't, because it's sore in your throat, and the PG, 90% of the world population is in some way allergic to PG. Now, this is the best way I can say it, but I'll just do another wee one just to show. I'm not doing it hard. Now, that e-liquid I'm using is only 60-40. Now, if I put in nearly 20, and I can get a cloud and I can fill the place. I'll do it a wee bit harder this time, but it's set at 90 watt, and it's 0.1, and it's 60-40 on it. That's it. People don't need that cloud. You don't need the cloud. And you don't need to go way up. See, people go way up there in a 36 milligram of nicotine and all that. If you get yourself a proper kit, now not a fake one, a proper e-liquid, your nicotine levels you can bring them right down, and you'll still get what you need for smoking. So no matter what they tell you, if you try this, and if you go to the shop and they'll explain everything to you, you even have the technical data sheets on what's in them, if you require to see it. So, I'm telling you, go and have a go, and if you don't believe me, you'll know, and then explain everything you need, right down to what will suit you, what will get you off cigarettes, and the rest of it. Now, vaping is an alternative to smoking. So you can get it from zero nicotine right up, but you don't need to go high. If you get a good wee kit that's giving the draw, I'll show you another wee kit in a minute. And you'll get a draw and you'll get smoking, as you would put it, but it's actually vaping. Right? One more of this, and then I'm going to show you a smaller kit, so it'll give you the same thing. See? Now, that's the bigger one. Now, I'm going to use a smaller one. Right? This is just a wee sleek. It's set at 10 watt, which is quite sufficient for anyone that wants to start vaping and get off the cigarettes. And you're not getting a whole lot of rubbish. You'll still get what you need and what you want. Right? And it's a 10 watt just. Right? Now you can make it hard to get, or you can do a wee one. It's just like having a drag of a cigarette. Now that is only a wee, I think it's a 60 watt. And it's just a wee sleek. And it's not an expensive kit. If you bought one of them, you get your money back in a week of cigarettes. After that, £6 a week to replace your cigarette addiction and come down to nicotine and clean off them. Now here's another wee kit. Right? It's the same thing. And if I, oh, let me see what it's set at. It's set at 11 watt. That's the ordinary drag. Or you can go higher. And the benefit of the smaller kits from VAPOUR King is the smaller kit now you can actually, it will put you completely off the cigarette addiction. Okay, now you're getting it on, you're going to start vaping, but it will stop it. With 3 silly kits at $9.99 and all this, and 3 cheap liquids, they'll hurt your throat, they'll give you headaches, give you a rash, do whatever, but you do not get your satisfaction as if you've smoked a cigarette. Now, try this for yourself, don't take my word for it. And I have seen a lot of places selling a lot of stuff, and like, I have tried them myself. I personally don't like a lot of them, some I do, but I do not and would not smoke, or sorry, I would say vape. I will not vape something that's so high in PG, and then these small bottles. You think you're going to take a during your buying easy bottles with a fiver. There's maybe 5 ml liquid in it, 8 ml or 10 ml liquid in it. The VAPOUR King ones, they're 15 ml. So like if you're buying 2 of them, it's like buying 3 of the other ones, basically. And they're not 3 for the same money. So like if you buy one of them, it'll last you far longer. So instead of buying all these e-bottles, replacing all them wee cheap kits, you go for it once, buy the proper kit, buy the proper thing, and in the shop they will tell you exactly, if you tell them what you're smoking, what you would like and how you want off them, they will explain everything to you, stand over what you buy, and if you're not happy with it, bring it back, and if there's anything you can't work on it, they're quite happy. Now see the customers, like we've been doing, I don't know how many years now, a lot of years been doing it, and we still have customers from the very start. And other shops are going to run it down, they're going to say this and say that. They're just in, get the quick money, get out, and they're happy. I don't want it like that. VAPOUR King wants it, that you can come back, you'll enjoy your vaping, they'll keep you right, and if there's something wrong, they will explain it and put you on the right road. If you don't believe me, try it once. It does no harm to try, and I can guarantee you that will stop you smoking.